If you're feeling stressed right now, it's because you're unsure, not just financially, but emotionally, and you're making daily decisions without knowing if they're going to move the needle forward or backwards. Not because you're bad at business, it's just because you're totally blindfolded when you're trying to make decisions. And every single restaurant has this weekly number that it must hit to survive. If you don't know it, you're not making decisions, you're making bets. Your restaurant might be flat out and still sinking. So what we have here is a break-even point calculator. It looks like a lot, but don't be scared of it. If you put something in here wrong, no one's going to bite you, you're not going to die, your children are going to be safe, it's totally okay. But what I want you to think about is, I want you to start going down and thinking about pulling all these expenses. Now, you can pull this out of your P&L and you can do some crazy maths, and that's fine as well. But the whole process of finding the expense and putting it in helps you build the muscle of looking at the numbers. It helps you build the muscle of taking ownership. And rather than just blaming it on the bookkeeper, go, oh, my bookkeeper handles that, or oh, my business partner handles that, you need to know. Because I promise you, the amount of people that I hear, oh, my bookkeeper handles that, and they get to the end of the year and they've got a huge loss and a bunch of tax debt, is phenomenal. So what we want to do is we want to focus on, we'll just start at the top, payroll. Now, what does the payroll look like? What I want you to think about is, what is the minimal viable payroll for you to open your business? So that might need to be people in the front of house, people in the back of house, whatever that looks like. We pay weekly, or you might pay monthly or quarterly or yearly, but if we pay weekly, we're just going to put in 10K. And so obviously it's 520,000 a year, because weekly by 52 adds up. Now, super, 401k, whatever other benefits that you have to pay into in your location. It doesn't matter if you're Australia, New Zealand, Canada, US. We've all call it different things. The team have just got super here, but yours could be really simple, 401k. That could be even health insurance that you pay for your team, whatever that is. So we're going to put that in. Now, advertising, what are we spending on advertising? You might have a monthly contractor that comes in and they might charge you $1,500 a month. Amex fees, you don't have to worry about that. Now, bank fees are in there. You know, the bank charges us $100 a month. We have a cleaner that comes in and they send us a monthly bill, and the monthly bill for the cleaner might be $500 a month. Electricity might be $5,000 a quarter. Entertainment, we know that once a month we get in a band. Now, what I want you to understand here, it's as simple as going through and finding this stuff, okay? It's electricity, gas, laundry, motor vehicle expenses, pest control, whatever they are. And then you can go and change these for whatever they need. My mum's wage, whatever. Okay, we're going to put that in there. She might call you $500 a week. That gives us a bunch of weekly expenses. If we start looking at how this costs us as we go down, what that looks like monthly, what that looks like quarterly, and that comes through and gives us a total over here. Now, what are these balance sheet stuff? What happens is, what we see a lot of is that people figure out what their break-even point is, and then they're like, yeah, this is what it should be. At the end of the week or at the end of the month, they still don't have any money left. And it's because they haven't factored in all of their repayments. So what are repayments? It could be your lease on your kitchen equipment, the loan repayment on the fit out, or paying back some tax debt. You might even have a vehicle repayment. We want to make sure we put all our payments in, because if we miss our payments, all of a sudden we could be selling ourselves short. So we want to make sure we're going to pay a bit of vendor finance back as well. So we know we've got an extra $2,800 a month in repayments. Now we talk about our fixed costs. What are they? It's really important that we know what our COGS are, and we talk about that. So food or beverage cost must be together. If you got your food, add your beverage on. If you calculate that separately. If you've got a franchise, maybe your franchise take 7%. Then we come down here, we've got a monthly break even of 91,000. Now, if we take that out and times that by 12, that is our yearly break even, which then if we divide that by the number of weeks, say we're closed and we're only open, we're closed for 4 weeks a year or whatever, or you might be open for the full year, we just want to put how many weeks in. And once we do that, it comes out to what our weekly break even point is. Based on the numbers that we've seen, we need a weekly break even point here of $21,000. Now, if our business is only open Monday to Thursday, that's $5,000 a day. But then if it's open also Friday and Saturday, what we need to do is we need to go, okay, cool. What does our Friday and Saturday look like? Maybe our Friday and Saturdays are bigger, so we do twice the sales. So maybe we need to do 4K on those days and we do 2K on the other days. But what this allows you to do is understand your numbers deeply. And once you understand your numbers, you can see what the difference will be if our food costs drop. All of a sudden, our break-even point goes from $21,000 to $20,000 over 52 weeks. By playing with this data, it's going to give you back control and lose the fear of the unknown, because as your week goes on, you're going to know whether or not you're breaking even this week, or whether or not you're not breaking even this week, and it's going to allow you to start making changes within your business so you can make clearer decisions for your future moving forward. So plug in your real numbers, not the ones you wish were true or that kind of feel good. See exactly how far you're off from survival, stability, or profit. The goal isn't perfection. It's awareness, control, and peace of mind. Get your power back.